Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a non-profit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. tac-us.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to go with me today. So I understand what you said. You're standing up for your...
What did the video show?
That you physically battered him. So I know this is a heated situation.
Yes, sir.
So I got to read your rights, and then we're going to go over what happened.
And the one dude that got battered, he can't talk, so he's got one of them voice things that I'm trying to fucking understand him. He's just yelling and screaming, and I want to laugh, but I can't, you know? Like, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, bro. And then he's like, my battery's gonna die. I'm like, so stop talking.
Intentionally walking, stepping on the flag, okay? So, and I'll tell you right out, as an American veteran, and I'm also handicapped myself, all right? When I saw that, it was total disrespect for the men and women who've given their lives in the line of duty for this country.
You know how these people are. They stepped on the flag, I guess, during the meeting, and Culpepper lost his shit. Can you imagine what that would have been like? Jesus fucking Christ. This is a shit show, bro. These motherfuckers. Somebody mad about something. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, Culpepper got into it with one of the First Amendment guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I know. Wasn't good.
Is this one of them sovereign things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Culpepper starts getting in his face and pushing him.
It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not... So we'll get it...
Well, he's going to hire an attorney and try to sue me.
Well, that has nothing to do with
us. And I tell you
and...
what, I pray he does, because when I go to court and people see what they did in there and the way they acted, let them, because then I'm going to sue them.
What's going on, everybody? Xxgeox here, and I'm going to tell you, I know that was a very long-winded intro, but there's so much to unpack. This is the body cams from Bryant Culpepper. Bryant Culpepper, the douchebag, and I'm sure you're seeing a picture up here. This guy cried like a little whiny little girl. It's this video, I'm letting you know right now. Go ahead, hit the pause button, go get your popcorn, sit down, get your favorite beverage, and let's expose this friggin' tyrant. And he was trying to work his way out of trying to go to jail. Don't worry, everybody. Whenever that friggin' court date comes up, I will let you know. I keep calling him every other day, saying, hey, is there a court date? Hey, is there a court date? Hey, is there a court date? Not yet. So, when that day happens, you'll be the first ones to know. So let's hop right into this, and don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. All that good stuff. Because of the length of this video, I'm going to say, Solo Yacker, deuces.
This shit hit the fan, brother.
I don't know what's going on.
What's up, man?
Somebody mad about something.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Culpepper got into it with one of the First Amendment guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I know. Wasn't good.
Is this one of them sovereign things?
Yes.
Yeah. There's 3 of them, I know for sure.
20-30-97.
Yeah, they're up the stairs.
I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Trotman?
You got a lot of stripes on it? This man needs to be detained because he put his hands on that disabled man.
We'll work on it. Give us a second.
This man does not need to leave.
He's not going anywhere. Standing right there.
Yeah, well, the other one did.
Okay, let us figure out what's going on.
We already figured it out. The sheriff's, it just happened in the...
Guys, one at a time. We'll get to you, I promise. We'll get to you.
Detain this man. Put him in cuffs, please. Put this guy in cuffs.
Boss, that's not how it works. Relax.
Oh, whenever you detain people, you don't put them in cuffs?
Just relax. We'll get to you in a second.
Hold on. This guy, he assaulted somebody. He actually battered somebody, and you're not going to put him in cuffs?
When we figure out what's going on, we'll determine what happens. Relax.
You want to see a camera?
Yes. Let's show your footage, please.
Yeah, he has footage because he was the one.
Can I see your footage?
Hey, he's disabled, man.
I get that, but you said he's got the footage.
I've got the footage too, but you ain't gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
A meeting was going on. Culpepper got upset that he was standing on the flag.
Okay.
So Culpepper approached him and started pointing at him. They went back and forth, and then Culpepper reached over and hit him. Yes, so he had knocked his phone out of his hand and broke the case.
Okay.
Broke the case. He does want to press charges.
Is it recorded in there?
It's all recorded. Yes, they also recorded it. And it's recorded on this camera also. So we have to...
Who did he
works
touch?
for the sheriff. Huh?
Who did he touch? They're saying he touched somebody.
Well, they came close to each other. I didn't see that part, but he claims that he touched him. But I think out here at the door, they try to go after Culpepper, and then he did push him away. So they went to the door on this backside. Away from each other.
Guys, come on.
Let's give each other some room. Come on, guys. Give each other some room. Okay.
He came in and he was the one. Tell this, put him in cuffs. He
touched him.
Under ADA.
And the case is broken. Knocked out of his hand.
Was it on that one or was it on a different phone?
It was in his hand.
Right, but I'm saying, was it from that phone or a different phone? Okay, so that's yours on the table. Okay.
So that's what we're asking for.
So, get his information. You want to press charges? Get information. Take pictures of the phone, the damage, and then who could we get with the review the video?
After the meeting's over, we can get that video to you.
Okay. Okay.
That guy and the other dude.
We're working on it.
Boss, do you have video footage of the all kids?
He has footage. I have footage. I'm going to show you. It's on this right here.
Okay, so it's just
the only way I can send it to you, I can send it to you. That's not an issue.
Okay, that's perfect.
Right now, or I can show up to your police department and we'll plug this in and you can watch it.
I just want to see the video. So I have to wait for the meeting to get over to watch it internally here. So I was asking if you have access to it now.
You're not going to see it. It was literally on these cameras because that is so wide.
Do you have the video footage?
Yes. I'm not joking. Where's the other sheriff? The other deputy that's in here right now? He saw what happened. As the deputy,
Okay, we'll take care of Do you want something to happen?
somebody needs to pay this person.
Go get complaint affidavit.
Yeah, he's
Get all that filled out, signed. We'll go ahead. Okay. He's going to get a complaint affidavit, so we need you to fill that out. There's a process that has to happen. The first thing, we need a complaint. Okay.
Stop with the
Jerry did see it. Jerry was up on it when it happened. Yeah, so he's in there now because we have to keep policeman officer.
Right.
And we're going to flip around.
Okay.
He's going to do it.
If any one of us did that, if we did this to him, or we did anything,
it's the same process. You guys aren't physically fighting right now. We don't have to detain anybody until we get all this stuff. You guys,
I witnessed it.
You're not listening.
I was right asleep and all
That's what I need.
I watched it.
That's what we need done.
And the same thing for the guy in the orange shirt got kicked out of here. That freaking
Who's the orange shirt guy?
He left. Once again,
Was he? Who was? You guys know who he was? Or?
the deputy's in here. Deputy, why did you detain that person that left? Hey,
Boss, go back over there. Go back over there.
Please.
Go back over there.
Hey, just stay silent. Stay silent.
So what? Yeah, let's go here.
Just stay silent.
All right, they're not going to miss
788, that's a little hot wall.
And then we take him downstairs and we'll get a
Yeah,
welcome to meeting.
Yeah, we need to have statements and all that. So what happened?
Basically, this guy right here with Flagler wanted to talk. There was a public hearing or whatever. So he starts walking up and he steps on the stands on the flag. So Culpepper takes offense to that.
Okay.
Culpepper starts getting in his face and pushing him.
Okay.
So Culpepper pushed him. This guy comes up and they start going back and forth and somehow his phone gets knocked out of his hand and you got this guy with the camera in his face. But, yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
No, we have no problem filing complaints and all that. It's just 50 of them talking at a time and none of them want to show us the video. So how do I get access to y'all's video of the meeting?
on the county commission website, or we could go over to the courthouse and get it from.
I'm gonna need the evidence.
Yeah,
So
we'll,
I mean,
we'll get it from evidence.
they'll be able to pull it for me.
Yeah, we'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. We'll get it from to 9:30, 9 o'clock to 9:30.
Okay.
That little spot is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they got church on the face, but Culpepper was the aggressor.
Did anything happen with the cameraman for y'all? Did y'all see any of that? They're saying that whoever y'all's, I don't even know what's his position.
He's not in ours. I don't think. I don't know.
I think he does videos, but I don't know if he doesn't work for the sheriff's office, but.
I think he works on his videos, but he interjected himself in the situation.
Okay. They're inside the meeting?
Inside the meeting. He
Okay.
interjected himself because he wanted to pull the camera right up into like he's doing now. Then you've got the other guy, he said that his hand was pushed. I think he works for y'all. The bald guy, I'm not sure his name.
The bald guy?
Where's he? He's in a black shirt.
I don't know who the bald guy is.
You witnessed that that man got her.
Matt's got it.
Jesse Ryan, you are a worthless piece of shit.
Do you have a,
Put your hands on a handicapped.
do you have an office or something we can borrow or a desk?
He said you can't read it right. You
can't read it right?
Somebody else could fill it out for you, I'm sure. Okay? So then if you come.
Me? Yeah. I'm not writing a statement for you. We'll get your buddy will do it. What we're going to do is we're going to go somewhere. He's going to transcribe for you. We'll read it back to you. Once you say yes, that's what I'm trying to say. We'll have you put your mark on it, whatever signature you use, and that'll be sufficient. Okay?
Somebody needs to be put in cuffs right now.
Can you read that out loud for me, please?
No, I'm not reading anything out loud. Here you go. I'm not here for that part. I'm here for the guy that broke your phone.
All I want to do is know that this guy is going to get put in handcuffs because he battered a handicapped man.
He's not going anywhere. Okay. Nobody's in handcuffs yet. We'll take it as we do. So, are you gonna, boss man? Are you going to transcribe for him? Since he can't read or write. So basically, what?
I will.
Okay, write yours first, and then his. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, are you staying up here?
Yeah.
Did you see it all too in there? You want to write a witness statement? You guys can knock yours out together if you want, or you can stay up here with them however you want. But the faster we get it going, the more we, you know what I mean? You're going to hang out up here with him?
Yeah, I guess I will. If he's going to stay.
Go down there. They actually got to fill out paperwork.
Be careful.
Going down these are going up.
Yeah, pretty steep from down here, don't it?
Yeah. That's the old courthouse. I guess they didn't have the construction codes or start codes or whatever it was they used on it.
Right.
Back in the day.
Okay. So,
Told him not to leave.
yeah. So just to confirm, they were filming up front because the one guy with the voice thing is kind of hard to understand.
Yeah, he's hard to understand.
So-
He was irate.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, we're going to talk to him. So.
he should have backed up a little more too. He was upset.
Right.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, I mean, it did escalate pretty quick.
How long's the meeting? Usually, I don't even know.
So in the statement, he said that Culpepper grabbed the flag, tore it off of him.
I want to say I didn't see that part because people were already crowding by the time I walked there. He may have, I don't know.
No, I'm good, brother.
But Culpepper did reach over and strike the phone
Okay.
and the hand, and the phone was damaged. Or the case came off, or fell on the floor, I think.
Okay.
And then that's when we removed everybody.
What about Jesse?
Jesse, everything happened back here at the door.
Okay.
Culpepper was going that way, and we were trying to remove him. We got him out the back door.
Right.
Jesse was between him and Culpepper, and then he came at him pretty aggressive, and then Jesse pushed him back.
Okay.
So, other than that, the main thing happened between Culpepper and him.
Okay. And then we'll be able to get all that footage.
Yeah, you should be able to get all that
We're
footage.
going to get in touch with you guys.
Is that IT over there in
After
the courthouse?
Yeah, after the meeting's over, yeah, everything's recorded with IT.
Okay.
So we actually got to go to the IT department for that.
IT the courthouse,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know if it was. Is it separate from sheriff? Like
It's separate
Yeah.
from the sheriff's office.
they have their own.
Yeah.
I know they have their own.
The courthouse has his own
hub,
IT.
But
Yeah.
IT from the sheriff's is going
Yes.
to get it.
No, IT
No.
from the
They have
courthouse.
their own people. Okay.
Yes.
Just clarifying.
Yeah, it's in their own room in there.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen the room. I just don't know if they run it or if
Yeah, they run
One of
their
the-
own
text
recordings.
them over. Okay.
But Culpepper is here.
Okay.
I have him downstairs.
Do you happen to have a rights card?
I do not.
I think I have one on my car.
Okay.
Can you grab that?
Get a statement if it's if you don't want.
Yeah.
Well, we can get on that.
Yeah. Where's Culpepper? Feels much better in here than out there.
He said he was going to be downstairs, so we'll call him up. Said he was going to be down here. He's right.
Can we borrow your office?
I'm sorry?
Can we borrow your office, or are you busy?
What do you mean? Like,
Can we borrow a room?
Yeah,
Can we borrow a
you
room?
can borrow the room second door to the left.
Okay, thank you.
You both, man.
Where would you like me to sit? Any particular? Right here.
That's fine. All right, so I know this is a heated situation.
Yes, sir.
So I got to read your rights, and then we're going to go over what happened. Okay, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to call or obtain an attorney this time and have one present now or anytime during the questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, the court will appoint one for you without cost. If you decide to answer questions now, you have the right to stop answering anytime during the questioning. I can make no threats, no promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be on your own free will. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, will you speak to me?
I don't have any problem at all speaking to you.
Okay. So can you explain to me what happened with the camera guys?
Yes, sir. Well, they were, first of all, they were violating the court rules by
Okay.
not taking off their hat.
Okay.
That was no problem. But the board could handle that. Then they refused to sign a card. The board handled that. What happened was when the one gentleman was standing with his foot on the American flag.
Okay, which gentleman?
The one that had the voice, I guess he had a voice box problem. He was standing over in the corner, but he walked up in the front first,
Okay.
you know, between the aisles, and he was intentionally walking, stepping on the flag, okay? So, and I will tell you right out, as an American veteran, and I'm also handicapped myself, all right? When I saw that, it was total disrespect for the men and women who have given their lives in the line of duty for this country, for the rights that he was claiming. Okay. So at that point, I went over and I just reached over and I was just going to take the flag off the floor. And so he yanked back on me, right? And then I don't know who the guy, the big guy, you can see it on video, I don't know who that was, but he got right in my face, all right? And he started to push me backwards, so I stood my ground, all right? Then the other one, I guess, I don't know what his national, black, he was a dark-skinned guy with the cowboy hat on. And he started screaming, yelling, F you, flipping me off and everything else. So when he had his finger like that, I just swatted his finger away. And that's basically what happened. So then the young lady came up behind me when I started to back away, okay? She got me to the door. She's a friend. She walked me to the door, said just to defuse the situation. And that's what I attempted to do. That's why I walked out.
Okay. So what happened with the phone incident?
I don't know about the phone incident.
The phone was basically swatted away from the stick. I guess he had a phone on a stick.
I don't know about that. I didn't see that. I don't recall that. I'd have to watch the video, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Somebody they heard the phone and they tried to get my phone, and I didn't even know who it was. The gentleman I just spoke to out there.
Somebody tried to grab your phone?
Yeah.
Why would they try to grab your phone?
Because he heard a ring and I had mine turned off. He thought it was my phone. That's what he just explained to me.
Who is this?
I don't know what his name was. He was just
a deputy or just a person?
No, it was just a civilian.
So just he heard a phone ring, decided to try to grab your phone.
Because when we're standing there with a confrontation, I guess he was trying to keep my phone from being ripped off my back. So I don't know what his purpose was, to be honest with you. You know, and I didn't even know he tried to grab my phone off the clip. You know, so that's what he told me.
Did anything happen outside of the chambers, like in a hallway or in a door?
No,
no other altercation?
I walked out. No, sir. I walked outside the doors, the two doors that are on the porch up on the top, and with this young lady that was with me. She's a friend. We walked outside. We were outside the door. They were yelling and screaming outside the door. I mean, inside the door. And I did not go and make an attempt to go back in. I was trying to defuse it.
Okay.
You know. So they were, F you, and they were flipping me off and all that kind of stuff, you know. So then I walked down the hallway, and I walked around where the stairs that come down. Yes, sir. Where the stairs come down, I walked around there, and I just sat there.
Okay.
And I told Denise, let me know when everything calms down and everything. I'd like to watch the rest of the meeting. You know, let me know when everything settles down.
So let me ask you this. Were you here in an official capacity at all?
No, sir.
So you're here as a civilian?
I was here as a citizen, yes.
Okay, so whenever you said they refused to take their hat off, all those different incidents that you had first stated, who took care of those incidents?
Well, if you watch the tape, I didn't watch the tape, but if you watch the tape, one of the things that was brought up was the fact that, that the hat was not removed. That's standard procedure in the courtroom, okay? The card that you fill out to speak, you have to submit that card.
Okay.
Because I was a former county commissioner, I know what the procedure is.
Right.
So they were violating court procedure.
So let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
They were violating what you're saying was the court procedure. Who took care of that procedure? Is that something that you took it upon yourself to try to fix? Or is that someone from the court official?
Never said a word about it.
That's just something you observed?
Yes, that's what I obsered.
That was the disrespect that kept piling up is what you what you seen.
Like I said, the only time I stepped forward, being in the military, a retired veteran, the only thing that I got involved was I was trying to get the flag off the floor.
Okay.
Okay? And that's when I don't know what happened with the microphone. I'd have to watch the video. I don't know that. I mean, supposedly his microphone or whatever, that I don't know.
Okay. Well, you do realize that you reaching over and grabbing something from somebody, even if you don't particularly agree with it, you can't do that.
Well, I don't believe I did that. Did you watch the video?
Well, you said that you went up and tried to grab the flag off the ground.
The flag.
But it was attached to him.
I don't know
He
where
had
it was
it.
attached
He had it
to.
clipped to his hip.
Yeah.
Clipped to his head.
Yeah, I don't know where it was attached to. I just saw when he came in, he walked up the center first, and the flag, you know, he was trailing behind him.
Right.
Then when he stopped, he intentionally pulled it up where he could put his foot on it. All right.
Or if he was here advocating for constitutional rights, do you think he would step on the flag intentionally?
Oh, he was definitely stepping on. He was giving an unwritten speech about disrespect for the flag. That's what he was doing.
Okay.
Okay. When he disrespected the flag, that's what triggered me to get the flag off the ground.
Okay.
You know, because you know if you're putting a flag up in your yard and it touches the ground, you're supposed to burn that flag.
Right.
All right. That's respect.
Right.
And that was the thing that triggered this whole thing was his disrespect for our veterans and our soldiers. You know, have many given their lives
Right.
for the ability for us to be able to have the right for his freedom of speech.
Right.
And it's one thing to have freedom of speech. It's another thing when you violate decorum. Okay?
Right.
When you're told you need to fill out a form to be able to speak, and you don't do it out of disrespect and out of just the fact, well, I can do it because I don't have to do it. Well, if the court rules say that this is what the procedure is, then he's not following procedure.
Okay.
But I didn't call them on that.
Okay.
The only thing I called them on, and I didn't even see a microphone that you're talking about.
It was a phone that was mounted on a
I didn't
stick.
even see that.
GoPro stick type thing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I didn't know what that was. I thought that was a camera. I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
And if it was a phone, it wasn't my intention to knock anybody's. First of all, I wouldn't do that in the first place. Intentionally try to knock somebody's phone out of their hand. But when somebody's reaching over and they're pointing with their finger in your face, you know, I just did this. So if it touched his phone or knocked it, it was an accident. It wasn't done intentionally.
Okay.
So like I said, I'd have to watch it to see the video.
Okay. Well, I understand.
When something like that happens.
I understand it's a heated escalation.
Yes,
but-
sir.
Just trying to sort it out. We got 3 sides of everything, so we're trying to figure out what's going on.
All I did was, you know, is what I was taught to do, you know, as an American citizen was protect the flag.
Okay.
And that's all that was my only intention.
Cool. I appreciate y'all. So, I'm gonna have you come out here and hang out for a minute.
Sure.
We want to try to see if we can review the video just to see exactly what took
Alrighty.
place. Just like you said, because there's going to be 3 sides to a story.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure we cover all the bases first. Yeah. So you stay here
I will.
and just don't have any contact with them until we can get it all sorted out. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you ask the IT if we can take a look at that video real quick, just to confirm everything?
Yeah, let me get to Bryant and I'll have them view the video. Also, we'll have the information on the camera guy. We'll have it. Oh, you got it. Okay.
I got it.
So you got it. All right. Let me call Hayden real quick.
Feels nice right here, man. Hot out there.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Imagine you are, but you're smarter than bosses.
Keeps the sun off of you.
Well, that's what your skin will wind up looking
Yeah,
like.
the sun's box.
That's what sun will do to you.
What's happening?
60 years old, but my skin's looked like that for 15 years, bro.
Oh wow.
See the video done working.
I work construction on the line.
Video on my video with my camera, but not get off while I'm here. I'm sorry. This is my evidence. I don't have to pay you money for my
It's
evidence.
in Brooklyn.
You don't have to pay that. What up?
You have to pay for the body camera. Yes, you
Who's
do.
going to go over there?
no,
Me.
yes.
Okay. The cameraman's going to go over there.
The freedom of information, yeah.
It's on the
But I'm saying-
paper that we pay for it that much money for my
At least y'all got them. My camera don't even have
the
the
phone
damn
we
thing.
pay for your weapons, we pay
All
for
right, I have no
everything you all use. You stay
All
away
right. Is this anything to do with the Southport? Parked by Joe's blue truck?
Why isn't
Yeah, the
yours
Southport,
red?
you open it up. He's in the video.
We both pay for it.
It must be looking up there.
I gotta go over there in the courthouse.
Okay.
I gotta go over that one to see
Way
it.
to wedge
We're gonna go get the video from the other building.
Give me a call.
Deborah, I'm going back to my car now. You know how these people are. They stepped on the flag, I guess, during the meeting, and Culpepper lost his shit. snatched the flag, tried to snatch the flag from under him. And then, you know how they get in your face and start recording. And then he grabbed the dude's phone and broke it. Well, smacked it out of his face. The guy had it in his face, and then Culpepper hit it, knocked it over, broke the phone case. So, and all the deputies are like, yeah, Culpepper fucked up. So he's criminal mischief. So, the old council member. So, no, he's, thank God. Can you imagine what that would have been like? Jesus fucking Christ. This is a shit show, bro. These motherfuckers.
They love to stir shit up, but the thing is
they know about it. Why let them? Yes. So why? And then the one dude that got battered, he can't talk, so he's got one of them voice things that he's. I'm trying to fucking understand him. He's just yelling and screaming, and I want to laugh, but I can't. You know, like I'm like I don't know what you're saying, bro. And then he's like, my battery's gonna die. I'm like, so stop talking. I'm like, so stop talking. Save your battery. It's my second day on days, by the way. Fuck day shifts. We switched yesterday.
The very first day. No, keep going.
Let me call my boss.
Hey, County Sheriff.
Good evening.
Task Force, can you check your shooting information?
Oh, I'm out here in the back park behind the grass.
Alright. All the auditors are still here. I'm waiting. Matt wanted to go get the video. Footage. Inside the building. We told him to hang out in the office away from everybody. Until I want to see the video. He's going to go to jail, but I want to see the video. That way we can say we did it by the book and we didn't just take people's words. We actually watched video.
Right. Yeah, I was here with Roland, and he said, yeah, he went up there and shoved him.
Yep.
Oh, well, it is what it is. He's going straight to jail.
Now, I'm just going to overlay what the cop is looking at. He's looking at Geo's footage of this guy assaulting him or battering him. And so that's why they're gathering this information.
I am a retired Navy veteran, and I am very offended that you're standing on that flag.
I am wanting to take you.
Okay, well then you get off that flag. Let me tell you what, mister.
Have you ever saw
that flag? Get away from me.
You see this officer?
Yes.
Officer?
Yes.
Right here. He just touched me. He just touched me. I didn't do anything. Hold on. Yeah, I can point all I want. Get that guy out of here. Get that guy out of here.
As always, that answers nothing, so we have to wait for this to be happening your way.
How long was the meeting going on before all this? Like, it just started? So not long.
Yeah. I wish I could move it forward, but for some strange reason, this is the problem. My phone is messed up. I paid over $700 for this phone.
Well, and that's, we're gonna,
6 months ago.
when we're gonna give you, did they give you a case number with a card with a case number?
Not yet.
We're gonna give that to you. So if this ends up being broken and something, obviously, get in contact with the officer that's working the case and let them know, hey, my actual phone's damaged, and this is the amount, you know what I mean, the replacement cost.
Oh, I got the,
yeah.
I just bought it, so it's like a new phone.
Gotcha.
How
did you upload so fast from your phone to your page? Like usually my phone's so slow with the data, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Have we been out here that long?
I did not know what I was doing to find it for you.
Okay, thank you. Like I said, the other officers.
I drove 4 hours to come out here. Then bomb the madness because it's in my backyard too. I guess you don't have to go far.
Okay, that was the guy, right? Okay. That's the guy we talked to. No, okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm just standing there. Trying to explain what's up.
And that's when he,
Yeah.
Where did he push? Like up here? Okay. Like okay. Punched you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want no ambulance.
No ambulance. And then that's when it got knocked to the ground. Okay. I got that part.
One of these buggies picked it up and they tried to walk away with it. My phone.
Pick your phone up, trying to go away?
Yeah.
Okay. You good?
74 valid.
Be right back out. Hey.
Okay. All right, Mr. Culpepper, I'll review the video. I learned all the statements. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go with me today. So I understand what you said. You're standing up for your.
What did the video show?
That you physically battered him.
You shoved them.
him.
You shoved them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wants to.
So he got in your face like you said.
Yeah.
And then you shoved them.
Well, don't I have the right to defend myself?
He wasn't attacking you. He was just in your space.
He was coming at me.
The video shows you different. The
Right.
video shows you approaching him.
Yeah. Well, let him do what he wants.
I reviewed it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're
what
not.
does that involve? I mean, I have an animal at home and I'm by myself.
We're gonna take you over there. Get you booked in. Probably be in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then you'll get released.
Okay.
We'll ROR or how do you want to do that? It doesn't matter. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
So it's not. So we'll get it.
Well, he's going to hire an attorney and try to sue me.
Well, that has nothing to do with
and
us.
I tell you what, I pray he does, because when I go to court and people see what they did in there and the way they acted, let them, because then I'm going to sue them. I'm going to countersue.
Okay.
Do what you
So do you have any knives?
No,
anything
sir.
in
Just
your
my
pocket?
keys.
Do you have
Just
anybody
my
here?
phone.
Okay. You said the dog. Your dog's at the house, not in the car or anything.
No, he's in the house. It just,
Okay.
Okay. That's why I said
You're not
how
going
long
to be in there.
It's not going to be all day thing.
Yeah.
No, okay.
You'll get booked in. It takes an hour or two. Yeah, we can use mine. I do got a cuff you, but I'm gonna put them in front.
Oh, whatever. You see, he's getting me. Show me with the handcuffs.
I'm gonna let you know right now. When we walk out there, they're gonna talk. They're gonna say
I
stuff.
won't
Just
say
ignore them.
Yep.
Go ahead and put your hands together like a friend.
Okay.
Makes it easier. Spread them apart just a little bit.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just don't want to pinch your skin.
Is that your paperwork?
That's just the minutes of the meeting.
You have. Oh, there it is. I want to double lock them so they don't tighten up on your wrist. Because if you put them down, they're gonna go clank.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want that?
No, I don't need
it.
Yeah, it's. I think you're almost over with it.
Yeah. All right. Let's follow him.
We're good.
And then we're gonna go out to our cars. Let's watch your step going down the. Make sure.
Is my car okay over there once more?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Wonderful. check out.
It'll be fun. It's in a spot, right?
Yeah, it's.
I don't want you to point it out because I don't want them to.
No, absolutely not.
So.
1410.
At least they were nice enough to put it in the front for you.
Watch the curb before you go with your fall. Get you on this.
Have a great day, sir.
Put your butt in first, that way you don't hit your head.
That's a good idea.
That's going through. Oop. Yeah, there you go. It's not much room.
They want my hair.
27.
Take your time.
Let me just get my feet swinging. They don't even look right now.
Freedom! That's what freedom's all about right there. Don't tread on me. You're going to jail.
Make sure we don't get T-boned backing out of here. Your truck and everything's locked up, right? Okay. Six it. Six it. I'll have 27s, 1015, 51, 1015.
That's fine.
When did they get a Humvee? Or that must be somebody's personal car. Yeah. Not very fuel efficient. Ugh. That's true, right? Hey. Right? When we get in here, this thing's. When we get in there, they're just gonna have you take everything out of your pockets and they'll log it all in for you. Six, 97 solid. It ain't very good for people. Alright, do your best. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I gotta help. Yeah. You should see me trying to get back in there.
That's the good thing about blue jeans, right? You got something to grab a hold of.
I'm trying to talk the city into getting to where we only have one side of a cage. That way we can move it up and it's not as bad for everybody, but they're expensive. It's cheaper to get the full cage than it is a half cage. Yeah, they'll let you get there in a second. Just hang out right here for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're gonna do everything right here.
All right, super. Okay.
Is your ID in your wallet?
Yes, sir.
Once he gets those off, can I get that from you?
You sure can. The keys are in my left pocket. We're just trying to face one from you. You got it. have my ID. Is in
Is this an insulin pump or something like that, or what is it?
The,
Or
which?
just a phone? It's just a phone?
No, it's just my phone. It's one of the flip phones.
Okay,
Flip
that's what
C.
it is. What is an insulin pump? I'm just trying to fix me blood.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use your VA card. I don't want to take it through your wallet.
Just leave me enough for lunch in there, okay?
No, that's all you, brother. I'm not taking any of that. No, what's your date of birth?
07/31/1949.
3149.
I just wanted to make sure, because you said it was Jason, this is the one that I have in the stuff that they just turned around.
You need to keep these?
No, they're gonna put them in a bag for you. All your stuff.
How about the phone? You want that phone in there too?
Yeah, you want to take care of it.
I'll look at it here.
Let me see if that was my son trying to call me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.